quorum tonight. We have 3 folks here, and appreciate y'all being in attendance. Mike and East Ridge staff, we do appreciate this opportunity to serve our community. I'm going to ask everybody if they'll just stand. We normally have an invocation, but tonight I'm going to do a little something different. Just have a moment of silence, and we can remember our country, because we're kind of at war, and our troops. And if you'll just think about that and consider how lucky we are to live where we do. So just bow your heads. Okay, thank you. Been kind of a tough week for troops. Okay. And I'll ask for roll call from the staff.
Chairperson Leach.
Here.
Board Member Buck. Board Member Paris.
Here.
Board Member Sharp.
Here.
Board Member Qualls.
Okay. As I mentioned, we do have a quorum. We do have minutes, and if you will take a few minutes or a minute to look over these minutes. This is from the January 12th, 2026 meeting, and it was a variance for Mr. Lewis, representing David and Ann Plumley. So do I have a motion to approve these minutes or to approve them with subject to changes?
I'll make a motion.
To approve as written.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, they are approved. It was an interesting case last time because the applicant didn't show up.
Right.
So it was, we normally don't do that, but there were some extenuating circumstances, so we did go ahead and hear it. I'm going to read a little background for the board. We do have some folks in the audience, and so I'm going to read a little bit of background for this board. Composition of the board is citizens of the city of East Ridge. We serve in a non-pay status. We are not employed by East Ridge, and we are just here as volunteers for the community. Purpose is to hear and decide on appeals from the standards in the East Ridge zoning ordinance, which I have a copy of here, that was passed by the city of East Ridge in 1989 with changes over time. There are standards for the variances that are found both in the ordinance and in state law. Hardship must be due to unique circumstances that are acute to the particular lot. It is basically a standard for variances of practical difficulty or unnecessary hardship. We're a quasi-judicial body, which means we hold public hearings on and conduct investigations into the cases that were presented to us. We listen to the evidence by the proponents, and if there are any opponents, we also listen to that information. We do not have any punitive authority, and we cannot fine anyone or have an enforcement to the standards of the ordinance. This is all done through Mike's office at the city of East Ridge. Our decisions are final and binding, and any appeal from this body's decision goes to the court of competent jurisdiction, basically downtown. It does not go to the East Ridge City Council. We are an administrative board, so we can hear testimony, and we can ask questions, and that's what we do. The hearing's been properly advertised, as I understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the hearing format tonight is we'll review the request here and talk to the staff about it. Then we'll allow the applicant to present their case to us, and we may may ask you questions and we may not. So we're gonna go directly to the case. I'll read the case. It's BR 26-3, Grant Souter, 3709 Sullivan Avenue. It's requesting a variance from the side yard setback stipulated in Article 5, Section 200, R1 Residential District, 202 Height and Area Regulation, subsection D. There shall be a side yard on both sides of the building of not less than 10 feet. You did get an information packet from Mike and his staff. Thank you so much, Mike, for that. And it did include a schematic of the property, and it did include a drawing that showed where that setback variance was going to be. They currently have a 7-foot 6-inch setback on site, and they want to go into that setback to build, as I understand it, a bathroom or a closet or something on that side, and that would take the setback to 4 feet. So they've got 7.6 now. They would like to go down 4 feet. Mike, can you share with us any information you might have? Oh yes, also Mike's staff did present us a photograph of it from the Hamilton County GIS Gizmo 5 that does show the site, and you got to kind of take the property lines as shown on these GIS maps a little bit with a grain of salt, but it does show proximity to property lines on this and site size and such like that. And so Mike, you can.
Yes, good evening, members of the Board of Zoning Appeals. Chairman Leach, he did describe this property intact, that it does require a 10-foot setback for an R1. Currently, the structure is 7 feet 6 inches on the northwest side. The applicant is seeking approval to construct a closet bump out approximately 3 feet 6 inches and 8 feet in length. This addition would reduce the side yard setbacks to 4 feet on the northwest side, resulting in a variance of 6 feet. Staff did search past records for any type of variance that might have been granted for this parcel or additional bills to this. We were unsuccessful in locating any documentation regarding.
And I did note when I was out, I hope those folks got to go out and look at this site. I did note, and this is just an eyeball drive-by today, at 3715, again, they have a very tight west-northwest side yard setback, and 3719, which is down the street, again on the northwest side, they have a very unusual setback. It basically follows the property line, but it's very, very narrow setback. So there appears to be, and I may have missed something, but there appears to be some precedent in the community for this, for a reduced setback. Mike, when they bump it out, do they have to have any special fire code?
Yes, because of the distance to the new property line at this point, it would be have to have a fire rating on it. I think, which me and Grant have already discussed on that, so he's very aware of that
Okay.
one. That you're within that, that 5 foot
Right.
depth fire rating, yes.
I thought maybe that was the case. You got anything further, Mike, that you need to talk to us about?
Only that, looking at the architectural design of the structures in the neighborhood, it looks like a lot of them may have had carports at one time, possibly. With that being said, if there was a carport ever attached to this, then again, on an interior lot, it would only require a 3-foot setback from the interior property line. It's really hard to say what has been any additions, if any improvements have been done on the part or the structure itself. So, like I said, we looked and we couldn't find anything, but I did notice that within the neighborhood. It looks like a lot of these houses did have some sort of garage carport areas at one point.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what I took away. Anybody on the board need to talk to Mike about his observations or thoughts? Okay, thanks, Mike. Mr. Souter, if you'll come up to the mic, introduce yourself, and give us your address, please, for the record. you're on.
Grant Souter, 3709 Sullivan Avenue.
Okay. And, you said on the variance request that essentially, I guess this is the only place this could go, as an addition. Is that because of the interior?
Yes, sir. If you notice, as you were speaking, a lot of those houses, a lot of them in these streets, when they build them, they set them heavy to one side, close to the property line, and they allow access on the other side to the backyard with a vehicle or whatever it may have been over the years. So this upper side, you're saying the northwest end. Yeah, just get my bearings straight there. So I have that section. If you saw, that's fenced in there. The fence was there when I bought the house 35 years ago. It's really unusable space, and we use it. We had some landscaping, and we keep our trash cans around so they're not in front of the house. And this would allow us to build a closet and still keep half of that space open. We still would have a 4-foot walkway pathway from the gate, down the property line fence to the backyard, and would also, it doesn't come all the way out to the front edge of the house, so you still have another 15 feet or there, whatever that is, maintained off the property line.
Mike, the photo that we've got here in our packet, on the west side, is that I should remember this, I just went by there today. Is that, it shows the roof area, is that a roof? You see what I'm saying?
On the end,
I believe they have a little porch area.
It is. It's a porch that was built there, like I said, 30 years ago. And it was just a covered porch. And Mr. Leach, what's gonna happen if y'all approve this, we're gonna take that part of the roof off and continue it up the structure to make it more appeasing and, fix it correctly.
So where your meters center is, that's all gonna be, that roof line's gonna be torn down. And there's a fence there, it shows, Mike, is that?
That's okay.
There is a fence there, Mr. Leach.
Is he talking about the chain link fence on the property line or the
Yeah,
private
no, it
fence?
says, something, right, it's something fence, EX,
Right there where the gate is, where your
Yeah.
garbage can is.
where your electric, meter
Where your
is.
electric meter is.
Yes, I have a gate there, yes, sir. It's a 3-foot gate, typical chain link gate.
So that area is covered right now, right? It's covered,
No,
with-
sir.
not covered.
No, the cover is on the back of the house. Just to give you a little insight, the house had a garage when it was built, and when I purchased the home, it had been converted into a master bedroom.
Right,
So we have a door, an egress door that comes out of our bedroom into the backyard on that covered porch. So even if we take this window out for a closet, we still have egress for fire and rescue. And they would still have room all the way down to the back of the house as far as walking apparatus, stretchers, anything like that.
I was out there today and spoke with a lady there. I just kind of walked onto the property. She said that something about putting a safe there that would have concrete
Yes, ma'am.
surrounding.
The plan is to pour concrete slab in this closet
Okay.
and put a safe in the concrete. That's the other reason, because that puts it on slab grade.
Okay.
With the storms, tornadoes, and fire, we decided to go put the safe underground
That makes sense.
for paperwork and things like that.
Flood. Of course, you're pretty high up there, so.
Right. Yeah, if it floods up there, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, other issues. Okay, all right. How
Virginia,
far down do you think you will have to dig down to will it be lower than the existing foundation?
No, ma'am. I think it's 15 inches,
Oh, okay.
because the slab's gonna be 6 inches thick.
Yeah, all
So
right,
we don't have to take out much grade there.
okay.
Regina, do you have any questions?
No, I've been there, I've seen what he's talking about right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's, appeared to me to be present in the neighborhood, with, building line. So,
And we do have a survey pin, we have survey pins in the yard, so I can show that, you know, but it's directly on the property line, the fence is.
yeah, I had some neighbors staring at me when I drove by. What's this guy doing? Okay. Any other questions for the applicant? Any other questions for Mike? Okay, is anybody prepared to make a motion? And your motion should include, if you feel like approving it, that there are precedent in the neighborhood. I think that's important.
I make a motion that we approve it based on the, existing precedents in the neighborhood.
A motion, do I have a second?
I have a second.
A motion, a second, any further discussion? All in favor to approve the 6-foot variance? That's what we're looking for, Mike?
That's correct.
6-foot variance, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Okay, you've got approval now, you need to work with this guy right here.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I work with him quite a bit.
It sure
Okay.
does.
okay, well, just,
I've already got Miss Holder all over it too.
Yep, sure do.
you do have to get building permits and electric and all that
Yes,
stuff. Okay, well, good luck with your project.
Sir,
Good luck with your project.
thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
So, as part of our continuing education tonight, Mike is going to be our host, and we are going to go to the 1921 building and get a heads up. It's not even open yet, right? Or it's just now opening up.
Yeah, I asked Tara, she said six-ish.
Okay.
So.
But if we walk real slow,
Yeah,
yeah. Anyway, it's not open to the public at this point, is it?
it is not.
Yeah. So I just thought I was going to bore you with some more legal stuff, but I decided this is more.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, right. I decided this is more exciting, and I'll save the legal
The
stuff.
boring for next time.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't have said that. should I?
It's all interesting.
Okay, and we can adjourn the meeting here, and then do our continuing ed with Mike's assistant. So. Okay, the meeting is adjourned, and we'll adjourn to the 1921 building. 1921. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
And Ms. Clerk, you don't need to come unless you want to.